Hey, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to upgrade your base. When you first come to our server, you make this little wooden shack base. It's got the wooden spikes are all around it. It does survive a little bit through Horde Night. You can defend it if you have it well built. Next up, let's upgrade this. We're going to upgrade it to cobblestone and get a little more protection and add another exterior wall around the perimeter of where your shack base is to add a little more protection, a little more distance between you and the zombies, and give you a clear shot to be able to shoot and kill each of these zombies through Horde Nights or through just the wandering hordes. Curious about how to do that? Watch the video. Warning, this video contains sped up footage which may not be good for those that become motion sick easily. You have been advised. Our 7 Days to Die server is proudly sponsored by PingPerfect.com. Premium game server hosting and 24/7 support. Over 160 game server hosting packages available. Check them out today. Don't forget to use AstroZombieCat for 10% off your first server. Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel here. So we've got our shack here, as I said in the intro, we've got our wooden shack here. We're trying to upgrade here. As you can see, it is still the old setup. It's got the wooden shack, it's got the spikes around it, which are the common type of setup that most people do when they first come to our server. And I've seen this over and over again. And I want to try to help you understand a little bit more about how to upgrade this just another notch. As I said at the beginning of the intro, is to help you be able to build a base that is defendable and all taken care of. So I'm going to check to see when the 7-day horde is going to be coming through here. Okay, so I got 3 game days, so that's 3 game hours. So 1 hour is equal to 1 day in our server here. So I'm going to grab the resources that I had here already set up. Now there are going to be some areas of the video that is sped up because, as the intro had said, because it's just nobody wants to watch somebody put down a bunch of blocks. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to map out how far away that I want the wall to be from the main door of the shelter here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oops, 3, 5, and 6 will be the final part where the wall will actually go at. So I'm laying out the foundations of where I want the wall to go. So this is the foundation wall. So it's probably the best thing to do. Let's go ahead and pick these blocks up here. No longer need it. And now I know how. How far that I want them to be away from the front of the base. Now let's see if we can calculate how far I want them to be away from the sides. Okay, so I'm going to use the spikes as 1 block. So that's 1, it's 2, it's 3, and 4 should do it. So 6 in the front, actually technically 5 in the front, and 4 on the sides. Do it on the side as well. So the spikes is 1, that's 2, that's 3, and 4. That tells me how far to take the wall out from the sides. And the back is about the same thing. The back is about 6, I believe. Gonna put these down. Sometimes they'll go down into the ground here, but other times they're just a pain in the ass. So we'll go ahead and speed this up real quick. I'm going to dig out a flat surface all the way around. You want to make sure you got your leveling for minor up if you can. But this is everything that everyone starting the game should be able to do. Even if you don't have your levels up yet, your stats and things. If you get a hold of an auger, if you do some looting and you get a hold of an auger, which is kind of rare on our server, get a hold of an auger. This is so much faster than instead you don't have to do all this digging. Or you get one of the mods that help you to dig better, faster. Definitely a lot better than just a basic shovel, which is what I'm using here. This is a basic steel shovel that I picked up, that I found. So we'll go ahead and get this side of the base done. Take this out real quick. Just done with the basic part. You definitely want to plan out where you want your walls to go. As I said earlier, it's most important to do so. If you intend to expand your base, you want to go out a little bit farther from the front, a little bit further on the sides and the back as well. If you plan on expanding the upper ground level section, there's nothing that says you can't go underground and subterranean and start building underground. You just want that little shack to be your opener. Okay, so now that we got this done, let's go ahead and remove the marker points here. We don't need these any longer. And I believe the next step that we're going to do is go ahead and start filling in these blocks. Take them up to the highest level wood that you can. Now once we do this, we'll start putting down the wall outline of how we want to do this wall. Usually I take it up about 4 blocks high from the base, so that's 5 blocks in total, so it's 5 blocks high. It causes some difficulty for the zombies to try to get over. They can try to climb up each other, but it still gives them something to contend with. So we are leaving some of the ports open, some of the holes are opening, and that is because that's where the bars are going to go at, where we can shoot through. Now that we got that done, we're going to start filling the wood in here. Pack these in. Try to take them up as high as you can, the highest level of wood possible if you're able to. Go ahead and speed that up a little bit. So now that we've completed that part, the entire wall is done. Now the next step is to put down our centered wooden bars that we've made earlier. And that's going to be your ports to be able to shoot from. You want to upgrade these to iron as fast as possible later on. And we'll be showing that later in the video. In a video. We're going to need to make some cobblestone. Let's get some cobble going. You can either hunt for cobblestone or you can create it, craft it. I've got a bunch that I've made before. I'm just going to start off here just to show you how to do this. You need clay and small stones. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you got a lot of clay and a lot of stones, which you're going to get from all the digging, you're going to be able to cobblestone your wall up as quick as possible. And this gives an added protection to your base so the zombies cannot crash through it so easily. And the one thing I always tell people on the server is the more you're building, the faster you're leveling. So let's go ahead and complete this out. We're done. We've kind of looped through that. We warped through it. There we go. That should be... Oh, that's not it. There we go. Now it should be done. Oh, there's one in that corner there that I missed. That should be all of that is done. It's cobblestone, well protected now. If the zombies come, they're not going to be able to get through so easily. They will be able to bust those wooden bars up though. But anyway, so now we're going to start with the outer defense. So they can't get close enough to bust them wooden bars out. So I'm going to dig a hole that is 2 blocks wide outward from the wall. And that's going to go all the way around the base itself. Grab some. There we go. I'm gonna put these down. Now they're gonna go all around the base as soon as you're done digging the hole out. 2 blocks out. Remember, 2 out. There we go. Now that we got that done, we've got these. We're gonna go ahead and lay the last bit of wood down here. And that's 2 out all the way around the perimeter of the outer wall. Okay, and now we're going to take and fill that in. And I highly recommend that you fill it in with the same material that you got the wall done with. So cobblestone is what you're going to want to kick that up to. Now, I went with wood first, and then I switched over to cobblestone. I didn't think I had enough cobblestone to do it, but I actually did have some cobblestone, and so we kick that up to cobblestone. There we go. Finish that out here for the cobble. Alrighty. Now we need a way to get into the base. Let's check around the corner here for a minute. Thought I heard a zombie, but not too sure. Alright, so let's go ahead. I love these frames, these wood frames. You can change the shape of them. Love how they did this. That's some good stuff here. Put like a door frame on the outside a little bit. I was going to use this here. I'm going to use this. I want this wedge ramp. No, I really don't want this one. It's not exactly what I was looking for. I don't want a ramp to go up. I want steps. I want something that's going to catch the zombies as they're trying to walk up. Platforms they can walk straight up. Steps they have difficulty with sometimes. Now granted, they can walk right for the door. The zombies AI will go for the door every time. Wherever there's an easy way to get to you that they assume is the doorway, that's what they're going to go to. The AI will send them right for it. So let's upgrade this real quick. Gonna make that as the rest of the surrounding area, cobblestone. Okay, so the outside is done for that part. Let's get the spike traps down. You're going to put 2 rows of spike traps all the way around the base. The first row, you're going to get as close to the wall as possible. The second row is going to be the outer part next to the other setup there. Later on, you're going to upgrade these. You're going to make the log spikes, and I'm going to show you that in the next video after we upgrade to the next level of the base here. So when the zombies come up here and try to attack, they're going to get stuck in them spikes, and you're going to be able to shoot them through the railing there, through the wooden rails there. So, okay, so on the inside, let's go ahead and fix this. The ground is not level on the inside; it's not equal to the wall. So that means as you're trying to shoot out the wood rails, you're going to find that you're not having, clear enough leveling. So let's go ahead and level the inside of the ground. I always dig the ground out and start putting in a floor on the inside, even if it's inside the wall on the outside. Let's go ahead and dig this out. So that means I'm going to dig the entire dirt out of the perimeter on the inside of the wall, and then lay down some frames as we did here. So this makes you level to the wooden bars there. So let's go ahead and fill this in. I'm not going to actually film the entire thing of loading this in or filling this all in. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, so done. I did not cobblestone it this time. I'll cobblestone it in the next video. But what I am going to cobblestone, though, is the interior building, the structure. So let's go ahead and get this one taken care of real quick. So that is it. That is the wall base. The outer wall has been done. The outer protection has been done. That base will definitely suit you well for a roaming horde or a 7 days horde that is coming across no matter what. They will be able to get banged up and you'll be able to protect yourself. Stay tuned for the next video that's going to show you how to upgrade this to the next level. Concrete level 1 or level 2 walls. And we're going to change these spikes out to something a little bit stronger, a little bit better, as well as the iron bars. We're going to iron those bars up and add a lip to the top roof to be able to give you a place to shoot down from. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button like, comment, and share this video with your friends that are interested in this type of game and programming.